Hi, welcome to my channel. This is Moments with Stacy, and my name is Stacy as always. Please, if you're new here, kindly click on the subscribe button and be a part of this family. And do not forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy watching it. I want to talk about few things that can make marriages work. These are some of the things that couples can do to make things work for them, and if these are not done, in many instances this can cause separation or divorce in the marriage. Every marriage that you see is working has one challenge or the other. It depends on the couple's intentionality to make things work that you envy such marriages. One of them, which I'll be talking about, is becoming the right person for your partner. Your partner would want to have the best in you, and the best can only come from you if you are sensitive enough to know the things that your partner wants, and you're able to work on it. It might not be 100%, because at some instances we might learn tolerance and forbearance, but in many instances, if you are intentional on working on yourself, you can do better and improve on yourself. With improvement, it signals that you are intentional about the success of that marriage and you're willing to do and make things better. I would like to say that this is not gender bound like some people would, especially in the part of the world I'm coming from, Africa. Many of the times it is the woman that is expected to make herself suitable for the man, but in the reality, for a marriage to work, for both couples to feel happy and fulfilled in that marriage, both of them need to work to make the marriage work. So you should improve yourself, develop yourself, be better than who you were when both of you became husband and wife, and do things in a way or manner that is pleasing to your partner. The next I want to talk about is being forgiving of one another's fault. The man overlooks some of the wife's flaws, and the wife forgives her husband's foolishness or weaknesses. So both couples know that they are not perfect. That is the first thing. I am not expecting perfection from this young man as a woman, and this young man is not expecting perfection from me. If you are able to forgive and overlook some things, it makes it easier to build a happy and sustained relationship. The thought I want to say is that the couples who live happily are couples who have been able to understand their uniqueness. They're able to understand their differences and make the best formula that will work for them. My formula might work for me, it might give me the best results, but if another woman picks that same formula and applies it in her marriage, it might bring an end to that marriage. And this is why couples should be sensitive to understand the formula that works for them. And while it is important for couples to learn from one another, this also shows that it is very important as well for couples to work with only the things that work for them. Do not use everyone's method in your marriage. That might be a problem for you. Many of the marriages you have seen succeeding, staying for 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, 40 years, and it seems like there are no issues. This only happened when these people looked for the formulas that work for them specifically. Another thing couples can practice to sustain their marriage is to look inwards. This decision should come before marriage, that before you get into marriage with anybody, you should ask yourself many questions. Can I submit to this man? Will what this man always say make sense enough to make me drop all the power I have? Can I put it under him? Can I subject it under this man? Because it is important for you to note that if what you are looking for in life this man is not seeing similar thing as what you are seeing, the tendency to always ask you to submit is there. And if he asks you to submit, is he asking you to submit your goals to him, like dropping it without chasing after them? So you need to pay attention to that. Look deeply. Can I always reason in the same line with this person? If your reasoning is not closely related, please reconsider. As a man, you will look at this woman. Is this woman the kind of woman I am ready to lay down my life for? I am willing to protect. I feel that, okay, if anything happens to me for this woman's sake, I am very, very much okay. Or she is not it. If she is not the kind of woman you're willing to lay your life for, you should think about it again. Because when you are in that marriage, if anything happens, you will not be willing to fight for her. You will not be willing to protect her. And for the woman as well, when marriage comes in and she becomes so powerful, it will be very difficult for her to subject her power under her husband's authority if she finds it difficult to submit to the kind of man she wants to get married to. So for you to have a sustainable relationship in marriage, it is very, very crucial that you look at this before you even take the decision of getting married to the man or the woman you are choosing to live or spend the rest of your life together with. The last I would talk about here is that do not marry someone who you intend to change. If your intention is to marry someone who does not look like what you want, and your intention is to change them to who you want in the future, I am telling you that you are on a near-death journey. This might never be fruitful because people who have been made rarely change. For someone to change in life, this person must first be intentional about that change. So the person must have decided by himself that he or she wants to change before he changes. So if that person is not willing to change, you have no any impact whatsoever in making the person change. The only time you can influence a person's change is by your character, the life you live. And when that lifestyle influences the person and the person sees that, yes, I think I want my lifestyle to align with this person's lifestyle, then the person begins to take some steps in line with the kind of lifestyle you are living. If you marry someone because your intention is to change the person in the future, and the person is not willing to change to the kind of person you want, you will have a major problem. For someone to change to the kind of person you want, the person must be intentional about it. And this is why it is important you look deeply to be sure this person is what you want for yourself. Yes, change is constant because we can change with experience, with exposure and others, but you do not determine the exact kind of change you would be expecting from your partner. So if this partner is not doing things similar to the things you want, and you are thinking it is about you, the decision you will make, the things you will do that will make the person become the kind of person you want in the future, you are not on the right track. Please retrace yourself, because you will likely never have a happy relationship in the future. You will always be working so hard to change someone who is not willing to change. These are not all the things that can make your relationship work in marriage, but these are the very few I want to talk about. If you've watched this video to this moment, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and also share this video with friends and loved ones. Thank you for watching my video to this end. To all my returning subscribers, you are amazing. I appreciate all your support for my channel. I appreciate it deeply, and thank you for always coming back. Have a blessed day.